Alright everybody, so for today's live stream we're going to be doing some work over at the base, but first I did manage off camera to get 2 more piglins over here and ran them through a few trading cycles and got a lot of stuff. This is pretty great. Good. So one thing, hey Ryan, one thing that I definitely see with this is occasionally they will, like as you can see they're wearing speed boots, not this one yet. Occasionally they will drop an item and it'll go into the system, and before that item filters out of their hopper they will drop another item, and that breaks the distribution back here. So I think instead of having this based off of them dropping an item, I might put a clock back here and just have this running on each of these droppers kicking out at a certain speed, but that's something I'll have to play around with and come up with. Hey Martin, thanks for tuning in. But first thing I need to do is grab a couple name tags. I'm gonna take my resources back and name these 2 guys. So, or 3 guys now. So in the last video I had the suggestions of Graham Pumbaa, I guess Pumbaa from like Lion King, and Porky Piglin, but I still need a 3rd name for the 3rd guy. So do I have any fireworks? I do. Okay. So suggestions of a name to name that piglin would be fantastic. Whoops, that was a mess. Parts of the Nether are definitely scarier, Ryan, but some parts of the Nether are actually kind of peaceful. As long as you can stay away from Enderman, the warped farms are not too bad. What did I just pick up? Alright, anyway. Name tags. Need 3 name tags. And the first one, we're going to go with Grand Pumbaa. There we go on that one. And then this one will be Porky Piglin. But I need one more name for our 3rd guy. Let's see, a pig. I'm gonna go with something from Animal Farm and call him Napoleon. Alright, so we've got our 3 name tags. Let me go ahead and pop those, whoops, on our piglins, and then we're gonna head back over to this area here and do some more work in this zone. Whoops, in preparing for the base. Oh, Miss Piggy, that would have been a good one. If the next one I get, Nick, I'll go with Miss Piggy. Oh, bacon would have been great. Yeah, Iscal85. So I realize, Martin, are you doing the joke where Iscal got to name Mumbo's piglins? Peppa would be good. I've got space for... Well, I accidentally activated the farm there. I've got space for a few more pigs, so definitely some more names will be great. Oh, I have to put gravel back here because I guess it fell in. Alright, so here we've got Napoleon and Porky Piglin. Nice. Yeah, I love his scout. His videos are great. Alright, so there's our guys, and I don't know how much gold. I put a couple stacks in each of the droppers. I'm not sure how much they actually ran through, but let's pillar up here and see. Well, thank you, Ryan. Oh, they still have a lot to run through up here. Oh, not that one. But yeah, so they keep getting stopped in their... let me see if I throw an item into each of these things. They keep getting stopped in those weird moments where they drop something that is takes longer to go through than it should. But they're running through now. So it occasionally is working really well and occasionally gets stopped up. So definitely needs some work. But this was just kind of a prototype design and the most simplistic redstone that I could build. And I'm in a... whatever this is. This is a crimson biome. And so literally this area is just Enderman all the time. Alright. This crying obsidian. I'm trying to figure out... oh man, I've got over a stack of crying obsidian. That's fantastic. I'm not going to need that much to finish out the nether portal, so I'll just take what I need there. And then I really need to clean out my inventory, but if I leave them, I don't think it will break the farm, so I'll go ahead and head this way. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing, Martin. I kind of just set that up because I thought it was the most simplistic way, but then the hoppers get backed up. So a hopper clock will definitely be what I put in there. I'll probably just do the exact same hopper clock I did up here because the timings on this seem to be pretty good. I might just... I can't remember how many I put in this. 32, so it's a half a stack. I might just do like 15 items in the hopper clock and see how much that actually does. I did AFK over here a little bit. Let's see what this is doing. Not bad. Sweet. Oops. All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the day where I finally have a completed base and have a sorting system, because this isn't too bad and everything is staying relatively sorted. But I'll definitely like when I get an auto sorter in here. I don't need the red stones. I can put that back. That gold. And I don't need the glass, but this is my project box over here. Although this is all the project for the tower, so this can probably be resorted. But I've got that. Leather goes here, and... this is all... I think these are all blocks. Yeah, netherrack and stuff. Okay, they can go in there for right now. And then 62 more quartz blocks. Let's see how many quartz I'm up to now, because I need a lot of quartz. Not much. So, but that might be enough to kind of get started on what we're doing, or I want to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and take that with me. Alright. Oops. Oh, and it's raining. I really think that... I'm trying to think if I want to put any wood into this build, or if I just want to stick with the white blocks, and cyan terracotta maybe. But I think birch might look really good with quartz, but I have to kind of test that out. All right. I got rid of all my building blocks. Yeah, that's a good idea, Ryan. I still have not found a jungle anywhere in this world, and so I'm working without scaffolding. But this side has its crying obsidian. Does this side? This side has a little bit. That's probably enough. And then so this side needs some crying obsidian, and I think I'm gonna go with it up at the top up here. Oh, thanks, Ryan. Okay, and then just a little bit on this side, and that'll be all the crying obsidian, I think. Where do I put this? Peeking out up there, and then maybe a little down here. Oh. All right, let's see. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. All right. I need to bring a bed over here, but I don't feel like resetting my spawn. $4 years is definitely a long time to play on the same world. You guys probably have so much cool stuff on there, so it'd be hard to say goodbye to it after that long. I tend to probably stay on a world for about a year. Although I think my first world I was maybe on for 2 years, but this is only my third world, so. Whoops. All right. Now I need to get a sense of where this is going to go. So a lot of this needs to be taken out. Yeah, my last world I started when the aquatic update came out. I played through until this update came out, so a little over a year. I'm gonna have so much dirt and gravel when all this is done. Hey, Revenge. Oh, yes. Efficiency 5 on a shovel, and then haste 2 beacon. This is the most satisfying thing in the world. Hey, Revenge, so I'm just doing, now that the portal is done, I'm doing some work on the base area to start laying in kind of the outline for the main base. But I've got to clear out some land to kind of get a sense of where that's going to go. I have all these treasure chests. I might just do this instead of shulkers. But it needs to be out of the way, so I'm going to put them back here. Hey, Mike. I know it's slightly wasteful, but I also do not care if I accidentally allow dirt to despawn. Some of this dirt, at least. Alright, let's get down to stone, at least right here. So I have a design for a very simple item sorter that I kind of like using. But as far as for major storage units, I love Tango's design for item storage. I think it works really well in a single player world. So, being hunted by skeletons. But yeah, Tango's item sorter design is probably my favorite, so probably the one that I put into this world. Yeah, go with a circle, Revenge. The squares are simple. You can push yourself a little bit by trying to build circles. All this gravel. Surprised I haven't run into any kind of oh, cave system or anything yet under here. There's a ravine somewhere in this area, but it might be further over that way. I think they do. Somebody said that they did, and I haven't tested it yet, so I can't confirm 100%, but I think that they fixed that. Almost made it all the way around. Just want to get the area directly under the portal cleared out. Oh, that might be... Did you build it before, like long before, or was it recently that you tried to do that? Oh, yeah. So I think it was maybe even in the most, like, in this latest update is where they finally fixed it. At least according to what I've heard. I keep meaning to go into a creative world and run some tests doing it, but I just haven't done it yet. Okay, I've got a lot of dirt just sitting on the ground right now. But I just have this chunk right here, and then that'll be that for now. All this will eventually go. That's going to be a huge undertaking. I would like an enchantment that increases the pickup range for items. Hey, Aaron. Like in Stardew Valley or whatever, you can get like the magnetism rings that help you pick up things from a distance. I just need that. I need like a magnetism enchantment that increases your pickup range. Oh yeah, or have a magnet item. I mean, we have lodestones now. It makes sense that we would be able to craft magnets. Add magnetite into the game as an ore or something. Whoop. Oh, this is going to become a mob farm. They need to do something with inventory management. Like, if I could have a backpack that expanded my inventory or something, that would be fantastic. Apologies that it got dark. If I know on the YouTube algorithm, this is probably very dark. But I'm almost finished with this part. There we go. I think I've got most of them. There's a couple in this most recent update that I haven't gotten yet. And I don't have any of the old multiplayer ones because I never played multiplayer very often. But other than that, I think I got most of them. Although I feel like there's a slight glitch. I've definitely been to all 4 nether biomes, but I still haven't gotten that one for some reason. So, I don't know. Alright. When did a creeper blow up over here? Huh. So much dirt and grass. I do need you for now. Yeah, I think I have 100% on the aquatic ones, and I think the main ones, but I'm not sure I have 100% on the last 2 updates or any of the multiplayer ones. Alright. Now, let me pop over and sleep so I don't have to deal with mobs while I'm doing this. And I think I need some slabs, some quartz slabs. If I do the floor in quartz slabs to start with. I think so, Ryan. My mob farm is not creeper specific, so I get all the mobs. But I think that you can now use trapdoors to make creeper farms. See you, Revenge. Thanks for tuning in. Oh wait, I don't have a... crafting table over here. And I'm going to go ahead and drop this dirt off here since I have a space for it. Alright, so from... to decide what I want the ground level to be, I think it makes sense for it to be even here. So treat this as the ground level. That will require a lot of tearing out of this grass over here. And over here. Guess make this as complicated as possible, but I'm going to start on this side because I don't have to tear anything out. And... let's just go with 4 for now. All right. Yeah, the fart bubbles from the beacon are absolutely annoying. Alright, how many did I do in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 in... Did I, like, naturally target the center block here? Yeah, that was purely accidental, but that was the center block. That's awesome. Okay, so 28 blocks in on all sides here. I'll go ahead and put that in on this one as well. Whoops. Yeah, sometimes I miss the ability to reset the nether and the end that we used to have on PS4, but I guess now with the infinite nether, I don't know. And the infinite end. Oh, it's not a live stream unless my dog's barking. There she goes. That's what she does. She just says hello to everybody. I guess I don't need to take it all the way down to base. I just need to take it down to be even with this side over here. So let me pop over here and there we go. I can do it from this direction. I have to remember that netherite tools are not infinite, as expensive as they are. I really wish there was a durability counter on Bedrock. Like, I want to be able to see the amount of durability and how much durability I have left, not just that little, like, health bar. There's so many particles in the ground right now. Or entities. Almost. I just want to be able to map out like a quarter of this area right now. And that gives me space to do that. I just have to take out a little bit of that stone. Oh, my game's lagging because of all the entities on the ground. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Like losing a pick in lava or whatever, like is really sad. Um, but just accidentally breaking a pick. There's this weird glitch where I wonder if it'll do it right now, cause like, yeah, see you see this weird glitch where it's like kicking out blocks. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, sleep, and then we're gonna figure out how this floor is gonna go in over here. I think what it's doing is it's picking up, instead of like picking up one dirt to replace the dirt that I just put down, it's trying to pick up a whole stack, but then I can only hold one, so then it's throwing out the rest of the stack. I don't know what it's doing. But it was doing that when I was mining the other day, and I was really confused why there was like blocks flying out of my hand. Guys, you can't get to the villager. Whoop. Can I fly out of here? Nope. I'm gonna hit that fence every time, I'm sure. What is it doing? Oh, I'm getting shot. All right, so from here, I think I want this to go. Hey, Nico. I think, where's the midpoint of this one? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is the midpoint right here. I'm not Canadian. I love Canada. I love Canadians, but I'm not Canadian. 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Okay. I've never played Ark. I mean, I've heard it. It's a great game, but I've just never played it. Ugh. I hate working with slabs for that reason right there. What do you dislike, Nico? You'll have to check it out, Ryan, sometime. I've definitely heard good things. I'm not exactly sure what Nico's saying. Well, aside from traveling to see family, which was probably not the smartest idea when it comes to COVID, but also like sometimes you just have to do things like that. I've mostly been staying at home, and when I'm doing the washing your hands, hand sanitizer, I wear a mask when I go out in public. I definitely stay apart from people. I haven't been going out to eat or anything like that because I limit my time in the grocery store. It's just been a lot of being at home, and playing a lot of video games and trying to stay sane that way. So that's definitely where I'm at with it. Thankfully, nobody I know personally has gotten sick yet, although there's been a couple close scares where people thought they were, and had to get tested and things. But thankfully, we haven't had that much here. But it's getting worse everywhere in in my state, and so it may be a matter of time before it happens. And we're in that huge, like, as a teacher, we're about to, deal with the coming back to school, what that's going to look like. And so we don't know what's going to happen, and there's a big question mark in the air for that, so we'll see. Oh yeah, cabin fever for sure, Ryan. Okay, I don't know how many stacks of blocks that I just put down. It doesn't. I mean, it really feels like I didn't do much, but I'm almost certain that was like 5 stacks of quartz slabs. I guess all of my quartz is gonna go to this now. All right, what do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and a little 8 and almost 9 stacks of slabs. the feather typo. That's okay. For the longest time I have an Android, and for the longest time, every time I was typing the word good, GOOD, like basic word in the English language, it was auto correcting it as goid, GOID, which that's not even a word. So I don't know what it was doing. So can't. Everybody's got their issues. iPhone, Android. Definitely not perfect by any means. Yeah, this is probably going to be the most expensive. Like last season, I was building out of concrete, and I thought that was a pain in the butt, and it was going to, take so long. I might decide that this should be built out of concrete instead, and I can do the quartz flooring. That's fine, but maybe most of this build is going to be concrete based. Oh wait, that's wrong. These should not be here. And yeah, there we go. I think that's right. Yes. So then the next one goes there. All right. I use the swipe keyboard, which I really like. It's definitely fast for me to type, but sometimes it's the prediction of what it thinks I'm typing is very far away from what I'm actually typing. I was hoping with the piglin farm that quartz would be relatively cheap, but after all the gold that I spent on those piglins trading, I only got like 6 stacks of quartz, which doesn't translate to a lot of quartz blocks, so quartz might not be the way to go. We'll see. It would be impressive to do a mega base out of quartz, but it might take a really long time to build a mega base out of quartz, just for the sense of how long it takes to get it. If I could get a good gold farm going, I could maybe do it with the piglin farm if I upped it to like 10 piglins. Oh, it's grass. Oh, there's a there's a hole. That's true. Which villagers have quartz, Martin? Huh. Let's see what this is looking like. It's looking like a lot of quartz, that's for sure. This zombie pack spawned up here. Okay. Because I have, unless they were also a victim of the crash, I have 5 villagers. And I can make one of them into whatever type of villager it is that gives me quartz. Okay, I'm down to 4. Let's see, I still have my... This guy's my mending villager for 1, and this one is my silk touch villager. And then I didn't lock in either of these villagers. Yeah, those 2 are still open. So I could turn one of these into whatever type of villager that is and get a quartz trade going. Bone blocks could be interesting. I do want to see what birch... No, birch... I wish... I mean, I realize it's difficult with the logs, but I wish there was a way to get, like, a smooth wood that doesn't have all the lines and everything in it. There's the closest is, like, a stripped birch. But even that's a little messy. I don't know. Like, what do bone blocks look like with quartz? Let's see. Is it wrong to almost like the bone blocks better than the quartz? Because that looks really good. But building out of bone blocks would also be insanely expensive. Huh. So I still need to find a mesa biome so I can get terracotta, and a jungle so I can get scaffolding. I have a skeleton experience farm that I can use my looting sword at, so that would be a good way to get what I need. It'd take some time AFKing over there, but it would be I'd probably get it pretty quickly. And then my AFK farm produces a lot of skeletons, so I feel like I could AFK there for a day and maybe get a lot, but I don't know. I mean, I think quartz for the floor, and the whole floor is not going to be quartz. There's going to be like paths and things, but the base is going to be quartz. I definitely want this to have like a very like ultra modern futuristic feel, maybe, and that's my last quartz. That's the end of the quartz. So yeah, 12 stacks of quartz gets me that much, so I'm gonna need probably 12, 24, 36. Like, man, I'm gonna need like an inventory of quartz, or more. Okay, let's see how many bone blocks I have, because I don't hate that look. That'll give me a better sense. Stonemason, thank you. And they use the grindstone makes stonemasons, is that right? I don't know how pig got down here, but there's a pig down here. Oh, stonecutter, okay. I've got that, so I can definitely make one of those up. How bone blocks? How do you get bone blocks? Oh, bone meal? I've literally never made bone blocks before, so this is a first. All right, so that was hmm. One quartz block per emerald is not bad. That might be a way to do it for sure. All right, I need to put the bone blocks somewhere so they don't get turned into bone meal. Ugh. Okay, well that's not... I mean, that's also very slow, but not terrible. Okay, so all the bones that I currently have, and I get 4 stacks of bone blocks. All right, so let's see if I can get a villager. Iron and stone. Can they have the quartz trade as the first trade, or do you have to trade with one before you can get the quartz trade, Martin? It's the last trade. Oh, no, 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 Igor. Get out of there. Come on, bud. You're not running away from me. grab some emeralds and see if I can get this guy to give me a quartz trade. My door is gone, so I had a zombie try to break in. Okay, well that's great. Sometimes it's pillars. Okay. I guess we'll see what we get. Oh wait, I can be repairing my shovel while I'm doing all of this. Yeah, I don't want to trade quartz for emeralds. I want emeralds. Okay, I need to get some paper, I think. Yeah, I need to get some paper. I need to remind myself that these things are in here, that this is just a temporary holding space for all of these materials. And he was trading stone. I swear, I feel like in this game, I have lost more doors to zombies than in any game I've ever played before. I don't know why, but every time I come back to my base, one of my doors is missing. It might be because last time I played on... my main base was on a mushroom island, and so I didn't have to deal with it, but I don't remember them breaking that much on the time before, but they break every door. I think a creeper blew up over here. I don't know what happened. Alright, I need a better sugarcane farm, but this will work for now. Sweet! That's good. Okay. Don't really need ugly terracotta. But that's not a bad trade. There we go. Fantastic idea there, Martin. That might save us. Hey, Christian. Alright, so he needs a name. And then maybe I make him a farming villager so I can get the cheap farming trade, maybe, for emeralds. Yeah, I need to cure. I need to get one of them cured because Igor's been cured and his trades are fantastic. But my other librarian here, Igora, I need to bring down the price of his trades a little bit, and then I can bring down his trades. That'll be great. Call him Stanstone. Okay, I'll definitely do that. All right, let me pop in this and see what we get from you, buddy. 20 wheat for 6 pumpkin. Let's play around with this some more. $22 carrots, 6 pumpkin. $20 wheat, 6 pumpkin. I feel like 20 wheat is going to be my... Yeah, I don't know if they get any lower than that. Yeah, he just keeps going to 20 wheat. Definitely don't want to do 22 carrots. I'd rather do 20 wheat than 22 carrots. Wheat's a better trade because you get the seeds and the wheat, I guess, maybe. We'll go with that. I can build a pumpkin farm. And I'll be able to, once I cure one of them, yeah, I could do a micro farm with potatoes or carrots. I've got so many potatoes. I wanted a potato trade. But he didn't pop up with a single potato trade once. Can they have a first level potato trade? Let's see. I always like set a limit on myself for resetting their blocks. Like I kept resetting the librarian block because I wanted an unbreaking librarian, and I think I reset it like 50 times and I got nothing. carrots might not be bad. But I really, like a potato tray would be perfect because I have a lot of potatoes just sitting around. 15 beets. Beetroots might be good. Well, in Soviet Russia, potato farm you. Yeah, Jonathan, that makes sense. Spud. Nice. I can call him Spud if he'll give me a potato trade. Beets. Now, if I go with Beets, he can definitely be Dwight from The Office. He really just wants me to have that wheat trade. Or 22 carrots. I guess when I cure him, those 22 carrots are going to be like 1 carrot, so that's fine. I can do carrots. And pumpkins. Alright, so what did we say for the stone guy? What was the name that we came up with for him? I can't scroll back up through the chat. Let's see. Sandstone. Alright, so we'll go sandstone for our stone guy. Hey, Bruno. And Carrot Top. Okay. Hey, Miss Carrot. You know, I'm working on I am working on my base, but I have limited resources. I'm trying to find the best way to get good resources, the resources I'm going to be building my base out of. And so we're doing a little bit of villager trading to try to make that happen. I need to put a gate there rather than that. All right, sandstone and carrot top. Now my next trick is going to be to get one of them zombified and cured. Move, 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 move. This way, carrot top, this way. Like so. Make sure I have everything I need to cure them. I am terrible at coming up with names, so if you guys are coming up with the names, it's so much easier for me. Alright, spider eye, brown mushroom, and is it sugar that goes into fermented spider eye? Yes. Alright, fermented spider eye. Go, potion of weakness. That didn't work because I don't have any bottles. Yep. I've got Carrot Top trapped so he can be cured. Where am I sorting this ugly terracotta? I would like to learn how to build with terracotta in a way that's pretty and beautiful. I think, like, let me see which one I like. I don't know if I can pull them up here. No. Glazed terracotta doesn't pop up here. The blue, maybe it's blue that's really pretty. But I'd like to learn how to build with it in a way that looks nice. I think it can make certain builds look really cool. Alright, so we've got Potion of Weakness. Now it just needs to be a Splash Potion of Weakness. And I need a golden carrot. Or no, a golden apple. I've got one apple here. And gold. Alright, so I've got everything I need to cure him. I just need to get a zombie down to him now, which should not be difficult. Alright, he's right there underneath that. Alright, so I just need to get a zombie in that hole. And that will be it. I don't know what time of day it is. Hey, Tron. I'm waiting for nighttime, so for those who've joined the stream, I'm doing some work over here on the main base area, kind of dug out around the Nether portal, and then I'm putting in this base, but I ran out of quartz, so now I'm trying to find the best way to get quartz, which seems to be villagers, but I'm having to kind of build up my villagers, so we're turning some villagers into zombies and curing them so I can get a better trade. Man, yeah, I think the more I look at this, I think I could use bone blocks as the base. and mix it with the quartz, maybe. This whole wall out of bone blocks might look cool, though. I don't know. I'll test it out. We'll see. All right. Zombie, zombie, zombie. Oh, here we go. Zombies. Alright, you're last. Come on. Why can't working with villagers be as easy as working with zombies? Let's give him a moment to turn the villager. There he goes. Oh, Carrot Top is now a zombie. That's true. Forgot how long this takes. No, you have to use the potion of weakness first, Tron, and then the apple. There we go, Carrot Top. A 1 carrot trade, a 1 pumpkin trade. That's fantastic. Alright. Let you back in with the other villagers now. Let's see what it did to Stan Stone. Stanley Stone. Perfect. Didn't make that any cheaper, but that's okay, because I've got this trade super cheap. And this is a great way to get rid of diorite, which I hate. Not bad. I'll go grab my diorite and get rid of it while I'm at it. And then carrots. So chat came up with all of the names for the villagers, except for Igor and Igora. I always have a library villager named Igor. So alright, carrots over here. I just need to turn this whole thing into a carrot farm. Oh, I didn't let the water run long enough. One emerald for one stick. That's pretty good. Didn't mean to do that. It looks like most of this first harvest is going to go towards just making this a carrot farm. But that's okay. Hey, DZ girl. Doing all right, how are you? Oh. All right. First harvest is just making carrots. Oh, not much, DZ girl. Just trying to gather up some resources to continue the build on my main base. Now, I think I planted carrots over here, so I might have... No, these are all potatoes. I went, like, crazy on potatoes. Oh, 13 carrots. That's a way to start with that villager. And then I need to start thinking about expanding my pumpkin farm. I like potatoes too, but I was going to use potatoes as my food source, and then I started killing hoglins. But I need carrots for this farmer. Alright. Not you. There we go, Carrot Top. Let's get you... Alright, and then... One carrot for, or one emerald for 18 cookies, and then I've got a melon trade too. That's good. All right, let me level you up and just see what I get out of you. Suspicious stew, cake, and then golden carrots. Not bad. Ooh, that means your trades have dropped finally. I'll level you up. What did I get here? Protection, not terrible. Glass trade, and then flame, that's not great. And then name tags. Okay, I don't hate it. Silk touch for one's not bad. Oh, thanks, Nick. I keep forgetting. I need to, if I'm going to do that, I need to clear out my inventory and take out all of the other items that are not, that don't need to be mended. Alright, these things can go up here. Cookies, cookies, Alright. Unlock your trade, Standstone. There you go. Oh, his trade is only is now 13. Igor's trade is still 1, though. Okay, well, it did not take long to get 40 blocks of quartz, so that seems like a relatively cheap way to go. I just really think no matter what I do, it's going to take time to get all the quartz I need. I have a mending villager whose book is worth, it only costs me 1 emerald to get mending, Tron. I have a silk touch and a mending villager. I don't know what's flooding the chat, Tron. I don't see anything flooding the chat. Yeah, I think I need to expand my villager area, Martin, and put in some more beds. Because if I can get, yeah, it's like you say, if I can get 10 villagers who are all doing quartz, that would, or, 5 villagers that are doing quartz, that would make it faster. I also need to expand, I need to expand my pumpkin farm and my melon farm. Which I don't really need this farm anymore because I have the other one. So I could just convert this over to my melon and pumpkin farm. It's easier to harvest them that way, but I think like if you do melons and pumpkins in a checkerboard pattern, they spawn more quickly, maybe? Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. I don't know why it does that, Tron. Alright, so that's a pumpkin, so this should be a melon. Pumpkin, melon. Let me get the rest of these. All right. Pumpkin, 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 pumpkin. Melon, 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 melon. Pumpkin, 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 melon, melon. So that makes this melon, 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 and pumpkin. So that's pumpkin, 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 melon. All right, I'm going to need some more melon seeds to finish that up. This is pumpkin, melon, pumpkin. I used all my bone meal to make bone blocks. I could turn some of it back, but I've got to go grab it. Oh, come on. No. I'm confused. Probably, but who knows? Oh, come on. Eventually I'll do an automatic pumpkin and melon farm, so I just need to get enough seeds and things to do that and make that happen. All right. Grab my bone blocks and get some bone meal out here. Oh, I forgot I had these. That's some more melon seeds. It might be Eric. Or Nick. I thought they like jumping on it would immediately make it just become untilled land, because anytime you accidentally jump on your land, it becomes untilled. So it, of course it should, right? But nope, not how it works apparently. All right, these are melons. So melon, melon. Is this melon? Melon. Melon, that's pumpkin. So these are melon here. All right. I don't think you need water to grow any of them. This was just already farmland, and so it has the water there. Did you light up your farming area? Of course, without water, you can't grow some things, but yeah. All right, let's see. Do I have what I need to make? Yes. Let's get some beds. Oh, no worries, be back. I just enjoy Minecraft Tron. I think if I tried to do it as like a way of life, I might get bored with it. If I am just playing the game for fun. The day I stop having fun with it is the day I probably will quit playing. Oh. Where'd he go? Yeah, I think Nick's. I think I need somebody like just in the chat going, "Hey, you should be mending." Hey, Shannon. Suspicious stew. All right. So I'm going to let them do their thing. I now have enough beds down there that they are going to start spawning golems if I put enough workspaces. I might have to convert that into a very inefficient iron farm because I don't feel like moving all those villagers right now. Hey, chill. Alright, this goes here. Alright, let's play around with some more of that. That's empty, but I can do this. And get like, what, like 2 more layers of this in? Whoop, that was one too far. I'm not sure, Nick. I think the issue is that, like, I would have to clear out a whole lot of what is currently my base to make that happen. I don't know if they will spawn in a lava blade or not. Yeah, I'm gonna put. Usually, I have bamboo, or I have a. Like, I have a trapdoor going down there. I need to just do that. Every time I go down there and I break that block, I go, why am I doing this? So that's just what we're doing right now. I have ADHD brain, and doing the most efficient thing is probably not the thing that I'm going to do. I might get to it eventually, but not immediately. That's not what I want. Yeah, once I get into the world more, I'll definitely have a lot more redstone farms. Um, I try to save those for when I have my main base done and I've got space to build them because I don't want to build them somewhere and then them not be a part of the main base or whatever. So I tend to get to those much later on. That should work, VMAC. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on, I just need a piece of dirt to go right there. I put that in the wrong place. This is much faster than the way I was building it before. I'm I think I like the way they look, but I needed to see them on a larger scale to see if they would be what I want to go with. I'm definitely going to do a lot of quartz in this area, and I don't hate the way that bone blocks look with quartz, so I'm going to kind of finish this. Well, that's the last of my bone blocks. So I'm going to make it daytime, and then I'll see whether I like this or not. The bone blocks sound like bone hitting bone. Like if you ever, well, hollow bones kind of can make that sound, I guess. If I could find a soul soil valley, they should have bone blocks just out in the open. All right, let's see. I don't hate that. I think, honestly, if I'm going to use bone blocks, then this, I don't need any quartz in the wall at all. Or I could flip it and put the quartz on the bottom. This wall is also going to be a lot taller. So, but I don't hate the bone blocks with the quartz. Either way I go, this is going to be a very expensive build, so... That might not be a bad idea. I want the wall to have a very uniform look, almost like it's just built out of one piece of stone. But the buildings within, I think white terracotta and wool might add some block diversity into like the actual like skyscrapers and stuff that I'm going to build in the inside. What is this? That is a pumpkin. So these are melons. Pumpkin. So this melon. Which... Oh, now it just immediately changes the block. I'm not so... a mushroom biome I don't really care about. I built my last base last season on a mushroom biome, so I'm kind of... I've done that. But I would be very happy if I found a terracotta island for sure, or terracotta or mesa biome for sure. Because I need cyan terracotta, absolutely. And then... maybe white terracotta, yeah. All right, so whoa. All right, since I'm low on resources on the other stuff, I can start thinking about this, because this is actually going to be a floating island, and the interior is going to be hollow, but it's not going to look hollow, so I'll go ahead and clear out some of this as well. I can use this to trade with my villager anyway. No, Halloween's not far off, Tron. He probably spawned as part of a pillager patrol. See you, Martin. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your help. Hey, Joe. Oh, come on. Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, thanks, Joe. It's going to be... I need to just empty out this. I don't need all this. I can come get this later. It's going to be kind of floating in the area there in the middle. And then this, like, opposite looking city will be around it, but they'll be kind of like... It's almost like this is in a... They're trying to protect the rest of the world from it. I think it's 100 blocks. I'm pretty sure it's 50, or it might be 110. I think it's 55 from each point in this. Yeah, I think the radius is 110, I think, or whatever. And but yeah, it's big. I actually think it might be too small though. When I built the Nether portal and realized how big it was, I realized I might have made the overall circle too small to have a city inside of it, so I might be expanding the circle at some point. To clear out all the areas around this. This is a little close here. Yeah, I actually think this might need to be... I don't know if I need to go as big as 200, but it might need to be more like 150. Although, it depends on the size of the farms I'm putting in here and the base and things. Yeah, I think it might need to go out more. So I'm also like not stressing on the wall too much because I might be tearing the wall down and doubling its size. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I don't want it to be a huge base because this will only be half the base. I want to do kind of a mirrored version of the base in the Nether. So I don't want it to be so big that the Nether version becomes almost impossible to build. But I think if I go out another 25 blocks on each end, that should give me space to do all the farms that I want to do in the overworld. And then also, if I make it the same size in the Nether, all the farms I want to do there as well. I could have made the nether portal smaller, and that would have made it easier, but uh, I just wanted to go epic on the nether portal, I guess. Hey, Primo Bob. All right, now let me grab the nether rack. I'm doing all right, man. How are you? I wish there was like, because like nether brick is darker than nether rack, but I wish there was a stone that was like, because let me see if I can explain this. Well, yeah. So I've got netherrack, and then I've got black stone, which are almost exactly the same texture. But I wish I had a block that was between these two in color, but kept the same texture, like a dark red. Because I really would love to do a gradient on this going down, but I don't want to use this. I don't want to use the blackstone because I used that to build the portal. Well, the live stream will be uploaded and available for view if you do fall asleep, Trom. I don't know if red sandstone is dark enough. I need to play around. I've been meaning to make like some color theory videos where I group all the similar color blocks together and create like color wheels and stuff out of Minecraft blocks. I kind of just need to do that for myself. No, I like all the color combinations on this nether portal. I think it turned out really well. Sure, Joe. I'll probably be on another half hour, but I don't know how much too long after that, but hopefully you'll still catch me. That would be awesome, Jonathan. I think it would also take forever, but that's not a horrible idea.